Let's try this again. I went to the crime scene. There was a naked lady on the ground. I got very concerned that YouTube would have a problem with that. And I deleted the, I don't know, 8 minutes or so that we had recorded because I don't want to get in trouble. Don't worry, she had hair below, so they weren't showing anything downstairs. But the boobies were up there, and I don't want any problems. So basically, we went up there. There was a puzzle that was a table lighter, the Bomba, which is what we're going to right now. And she got hit in the head with something blunt. And then we also chased off some reporters. That's what happened. I'm sorry you didn't see that, but I don't want to be in trouble because of boobs. Not like there's anything wrong with boobs, but you know the policies. We're going to abide by them. I like how you could show like extreme violence, but you show one nipple and you're in giant trouble.
You're gonna kill us!
Left and left and left and left again, and I'm right up your ass.
Okay, the car like bounced. Did you see it? Okay, what should we take, everybody? What do you think? Hey, we found the morgue. Remember? This ain't no racetrack. Yeah, anyways, I was very concerned about the nudity. Literally everything I explained is all that happened. The Baba Club, 11:57. Apparently a whole hour passed. Okay, hopefully there's no naked people in here. Please don't be.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
Why can't I have some of that? There's not even a glass there, is there? You just pour it onto the counter.
You going to pay for that? In the house, officer.
That's the spirit. Pour me another.
Oh my god, he's stealing a drink. Multiple drinks. He's stealing. Coat check. I'd like my coat back, but you didn't give us a coat. Yeah, just give me all the coats. Oh, look at that. I was just kidding, but there's a clue here.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Oh, never mind. It's just a coat ticket check thingy. Doesn't actually apply. Okay, we're looking for a guy with a hibiscus. Oh, the one perfectly at the back of the room. At least he's fully dressed.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
We could barely hear you. Speak up.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
And she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
How about a name? This is a murder beef, McCall. You don't want any adverse publicity for this place, do you?
If I had names, I would give them to you. I like Celine. I'd like to see you get whoever did this. Clear on that?
Damn it, it's so hard to know.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
Wow, his face just did all kinds of crazy stuff. Did you see that? This one's definitely a doubt.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're gonna tell me.
Okay, I bought it years ago. I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have. Her old man never knew about it.
Okay, that was right. I guess maybe that first one was correct.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. Put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
That was definitely a doubt.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up like usual. But he refused. She picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but got no answer.
McCall, you said you liked her, and yet you've been no help at all. I want Celine's address.
142 North Union. Now get the hell out of my bar.
Sam is taking me to Palm Springs.
It's probably him.
Where's that goddamn place?
Say, honey, what time do you get off?
Okay, let's go. Come on.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
And we're gonna have him drive now. That'll be fun.
Coffee next time, honey.
Okay, I don't know how that worked. We played the worst 15 games of 2023, so you don't have to. I could kind of guess which ones you're talking about. This is definitely one of the best games of 2010.
You find the booze helps you.
Cole!
You find the booze helps you get through a working day.
Sharp as my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job if a healthy thirst offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, Our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. It's worse than I could ever have imagined.
Oh, brother!
Jesus, Phelps, you're terrorizing these poor slubs.
Is this one even a lane? Excuse me, sir. Guess we're not gonna get any more street calls at the moment. Oh boy. Okay, looks like we're going to the northwest corner of LA.
Hey!
Okay, never mind, that road's out apparently. Okay, what's wrong with the car? Come on. Oh, we were caught in a barricade. That's what was wrong with the car.
Easy!
Okay, so you can't drive up.
Come on!
You're not
Can't drive up that. Okay, I think. Okay, we're getting close. At least I hope so. No, not. I guess not. Okay, now we're almost there. Okay, the Henry residence.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
Okay, it looks a little run down. Need some paint. Okay, that's definitely bad.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
That's extremely bad. Let's get in here and take a look. Flight goggles.
Not much help.
A newspaper. Haven't found one of these in a while. It's loading.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
Fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before.
I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal
You
with it.
said the house would be empty. How can I find Please!
Wow. So it's been so long since we found one, I'm sure we probably missed one or two of them. Key.
Seems irrelevant.
Oh, open something. Shoe.
Size 9s. Above average for a lady.
Yeah, but not unusual. Don't mess with their dirty dishes. Ew. This is a very popular brand. Okay, a broken window here. Glass on the inside.
Pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
That's the second time he says something about a $30 suit. I guess that's an ongoing trend with him. Note, if you sober up, you can find me at apartment 2, 1050 Huntley
He
Drive.
and Jacob are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on. One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty.
Well, there's plenty of hooch in here. Help yourself. Okay, Oxidol.
Galloway, homicide, badge number 564. Requesting technical services for a suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
Jewelry box.
Tiffany. The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
Now that is a real brand too.
A regular Amelia Earhart in her day. The ring looks distinctive.
Okay, we know what it looks like now. She's wearing it in this photograph.
Not sure this means much.
Okay, I think I've canvassed the house. We gotta hit the neighborhood now. Yeah, there's a car pulling in right now. I'm gonna talk to you.
I
Hey.
knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan! Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Hey, can I join you? Can I take your automobile? Okay, I cannot take your automobile. Can we talk to her further? No. Who else in the neighborhood would have seen this? The neighbors on the opposite side?
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Oh, look at that. He's going to see his sweetheart. Bouquet of flowers. Smoking and drinking. Okay, let's get going. Gotta do another one.
Jacob Henry had a...
Watch it, will you?
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, if the broad keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it. The skipper says bring him in. Keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you've come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
Cole, come on!
Oh well, I guess we're here already. As long as there's not any naked people. Okay, we're here.
Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead.
I don't like how that sounds. I don't want to get into one of those fist fights again. They'll suck.
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr.
that
Henry.
she's...
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus. I'm sorry.
The alcoholism illness.
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal. No.
Hey, check this out. He's gonna do that.
Stick in here. Wait till you try the gas check.
Oh, I was hoping I could move the damn control stick around. You just hit the button, and he just does the exact same kind of motions. Hey, I am making art. No, see, he pushed really hard on the paper.
The oldest problem there is, what to do about the old lady.
It actually looks like what I wrote on it too. Lovely. Baseball bat.
Don't think this is anything.
Okay, it looks suspicious because she was bludgeoned. Okay, I gotta figure out if there's any more nudity in this game because we can't be having that. I could let myself in here.
Size 11s.
They really used to just write the size number on the bottom. That's kind of silly. Is that a picture of tired chickens or what the heck is that? Okay, we canvass the house. Let's ask him some stuff.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
Well, you're looking around. I think the eyes tell more.
Celine liked to live the glamorous life. How did she end up with a hump like you, Jacob?
Celine was one of the first woman pilots. She hung out with movie stars and royalty. But when she came back here broke and struggling, she married a mechanic. Put a roof over her head, food on the table. Not glamorous, the best I could do. I'm not ashamed about that.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
That's a lie, and you know it. You tailed her, watched her come out of the bar, and then beat her to death. Admit it, Henry.
Why would I do that?
Okay, that really doesn't why not? Okay.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that? And how are we meant to believe that, Jacob? It isn't looking good for you.
That nosy bitch from next door, Janie Horgan. She'll tell you I left. And what time.
Well, that didn't work.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
You went to her house, you fought, you beat her, she left, and then you followed her.
I left first. She tried to batter me with a frying pan. I had to slap her down.
Understandable.
Well, this isn't going well.
So you can prove that you came back here after you left your wife's place.
I came back here. I was here all night. Start work at 6:30. Not the going out type.
Did a neighbor see you? Did you talk to anyone? You need an alibi, Jacob.
I don't have one. I was here. I listened to Amos and Andy on the radio, and then I went to bed.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Oh, man.
You're awful hot under the collar for an innocent man, Mr. Henry.
It's just...
And his hat gravitated back on his head. I don't like the boxing. That's stupid. I hate every time.
Dispatched. And check for messages.
I was hoping it wouldn't happen because we sat down with him.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective.
Any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. In regards to the Celine Henry homicide, the owner of the Turkey Bowl restaurant at 1535 West 3rd Street says the victim was at his restaurant last night.
Turkey Bowl restaurant. We'll check it out.
You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt...
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doctor.
Turkey Bowl restaurant.
Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he'd have been a little...
Whoa there!
Maybe if he'd have been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big...
Breathe, Phelps. Breathe, damn it!
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
Says a guy who's extremely lonely. And for the right reasons. You gotta treat people, or I mean, you gotta treat women like they're people, not how he treats them.
Give me a break!
Thanks for the tip.
Okay, we're at the Turkey Bowl restaurant. Which is round.
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're working a murder case. Mrs. Celine Henry, you called in?
Yeah, the name's Jonesco. This is my place.
You saw Mrs. Henry in here last night?
Till about 1 a.m., having dinner with a friend.
Doing more drinking than eating.
You got that straight.
He's a drunk too. Who's he to judge?
Mrs. Henry was seen leaving another establishment in the company of a man. Did the two of them come here?
Yeah, I remember seeing her with a guy.
Did you see them leave?
They got into his old Pontiac. Dull brown color. I got a look at the license plate. 2B8899.
I don't think this guy has any reason to lie.
You have a name? Description, maybe? Come on, Mr. Nesco. We need something more to go on.
Smallish guy. Maybe 5'7". Dark complexion. Latin looking.
What time did the two of them leave?
Around 2 a.m. They were talking pretty loud. She had a black eye. Said her husband gave it to her. Said she was going to have him committed.
Was she a regular in here?
No. I mean, I wouldn't have recognized her face among the usual crowd.
Somehow he kind of acted shifty there.
Would you be able to identify the man she was with?
Maybe. I wasn't watching him too close.
We'll be in
Oops.
touch, Mr. Nesco. Thanks for your time.
Well, it says I have to use the phone, so I will.
These were some good grits.
Can I use your phone? Hey, thanks. Where the hell is it, though? As soon as I locate the phone.
Running.
Maybe it's on this side.
That's one heck of a Sunday.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in. Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, unlike last time where I forgot to go talk to the owner of the car.
Where the hell's he going with that?
Look, Pops, just hand over the money, okay?
All right, young fellow, okay. Oh, hold your horses. I'm getting the money.
I ain't afraid to drill you, you know.
Hey.
That means something different now.
Trigger finger now. You look the nervous type.
Plug the old bastard, Lefty. If I gotta come in there, I'm spraying lead, you old coot.
LAPD, drop the weapon.
This is like a street crime in the middle of an actual case.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Help!
That was really weird. Was that supposed to happen? Seriously though, was that supposed to happen?
Don't you worry, officer. Take more than punks like that to rattle me. You can get going.
I was trying to take it, but they wouldn't let me. Okay, let's go see Mendez.
Mendez could be our man.
He could be at that, but you don't want to cross the skipper, Phelps. Not a great move in your first day. He wants Henry re-interviewed. How'd you like losing your cherry, rookie?
It might be my first day here, but I've had extensive experience on other desks in the department. I think you're aware of that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you've been a pain in the ass before today as well.
And I shall continue to be until the end of time.
Okay, he just said though the chief wants us to go down there with stat, so let's do that instead.
Hey, come on!
The best part is I know the game has a bit of a delay, but it does for me too, because I'm running the audio through the computer.
Calm down.
Oh my god, highlight reel. If somebody's putting the highlight reel together, please put that in there. Thank you. I know somebody probably isn't, but if you did do it, thanks.
I get the point.
Picture it as a shoe shining station. Those don't exist anymore. Since everybody just has like regular shoes now.
Run, you fuck!
Alright. He's right. We should go here first because it sounds very pressing.
We have a firm lead, Captain.
Are you questioning my judgment call, folks?
No, sir.
Good. I thought not. Jacob Henry is a sub-sister pushed around by his wife. I think with the right kind of persuasion, he might be prepared to seek absolution. Are you prepared to show him the error of his ways, young Phelps?
I don't think he's our man. Galloway agrees with me.
Don't drag me into this.
Rusty is a practical policeman. A bird in hand is always worth two in the bush. Let's liberate a confession from poor Jake, and the public will sleep easy tonight. Run along now, Phelps. I've warmed him up nicely for you.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my saddle.
Doesn't look good, Jacob. You're in a big jam here. You lie to me, and I can't help you out. Do you understand me?
Yes.
What do you do for work, Jacob?
I'm a mechanic. Engines, differentials, transmissions, that kind of stuff.
So you have access to tools?
Yes, I do.
Your wife was brutally beaten with a socket wrench handle, then stomped to death. How do you think that looks, Jacob?
I was home in bed.
Okay, the thing is, we know a man size 8 shoe. Wait, she was killed by maybe a woman, because the woman's shoe was large, and he noted that it was bigger than usual, like a men's 8.
You were at home in bed while your wife was putting out to some stranger? What kind of man are you, Jacob, that you allow that?
Son of a bitch. You got no right talking about my wife like that.
Oops.
You did it. Everything points to you. What does Tex mean, Jacob?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You used your wife's lipstick to leave us a message. Was it a cry for help, Jacob?
Well, the last time I didn't kill my wife.
I'm not sure what to do here.
I'm done with you. You should charge me or let me go. If not, I'm gonna get myself a lawyer.
Your marriage was over. You took her in and she threw it back in your face. You didn't go over there to hurt her. It just got out of hand.
It's not how it was.
Jacob, I think she pushed you around and slapped you about. You got to like it. Big guy like you, and you're a fucking pushover.
Ah, fuck you. I did my best to make it work.
This is not going well.
Why did you break into your wife's house, Jacob? Why steal the ring?
What? What are you talking about? I've got a key. Why would I need to break in?
So a burglar broke in the same night that Celine was murdered. You expect me to buy that?
I didn't break in. How many different ways do you want me to say it?
Okay, that was
See your
terrible.
way out of this unless you give us something.
Phelps, you failed me, son.
We have another lead, Captain. This guy Mendez could be our man.
I hope so, Phelps. I really hope so. I'm deeply disturbed by your style of police work.
Again, I'm not going to look up a guide, so...
We can still pull down a conviction for the skipper if we chase down this Mendez guy.
Plus, I don't like puzzle games, and that element counts as a puzzle game. I don't like it. They're usually structured in a bullshit fashion. That are not fun. I need some action, or just, you know... And if you're gonna do puzzles, do it like The Last of Us. You know, it's light. Just give me a ladder and figure out how I should make a platform out of it. You know, that kind of thing. It's one of the reasons I put off playing this game, because I didn't want to do the investigating shit. And then I realized...
Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter anywhere near.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things you know wrong when you're sober.
So that's why you never sober.
Give me a break! Exactly.
Interesting. Hey, there's that gas station where you had to chase that guy to the roof, remember? Oh my. Maybe we were supposed to go here first, huh? Mendez's apartment, 142.
Apartment 16.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go up. Floor 4.
Here, the apartment's up on the top floor.
Now, I've lived in an apartment before, but it was like a normal, like, 3-floor apartment. You know, like a modern kind of thing. And it's not fun, really. Having your own house is a lot better. Oh, never mind. There's more stairs. Sorry.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
There's a key.
Junk.
Eggs.
Nothing significant.
Might be something hidden in this.
No good to me.
Never mind, there's nothing.
I doubt it.
Wait a second. That's the hallway for his apartment, right? Not the... Okay, look at it.
circumstantial.
A matchbook. Gun.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Oh boy. We should have come here first.
Brothers could match the color and brand of the body. Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
We have the murder weapon. Better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our windows.
Mendez, stop right there! You don't need to do this, Alonzo!
Come back here, buddy. That was weird at the camera angle switch.
Get in and drive.
More scripted chase scenes. I think you want to go medium speed when doing these. Son of a bitch.
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle and I'll stop the son of a bitch. Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
What the heck happened there?
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
So why the heck do we have to question the other guy? I'm confused about that.
I ain't seeing a goddamn thing.
Traffic stop. Yeah, see how many trophies it's given us compared to...
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand.
You were drinking his liquor. We arrested him for murder, and now we're drinking his hooch. Okay, so I'm pretty good at finding the clues, but the questions, usually not. Okay, who is McCall again? I don't know. Is there a trophy for not causing any property damage during a case? I don't think it's possible.
This pain to cool the lava you pump through my veins.
I'm just gonna hope that that's not copywritten.
For you.
The golden butterfly.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
I wonder if I could get new suits somewhere. Like a store? Is there a clothing store?
I think we bust in there and find the goddamn.
He wants a 5-star goddamn wedding. Straight through the red light. Check aside.
I don't think this is a game where you could beat it in
Decent
just...
job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
Don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. You might get along after all.
Closing in on an hour. Oops, it's directly above us. How do we not hit anything? That's a real mystery there. Unlike that.
Easy. If we survive this, it's gonna be a miracle.
Well, that's interesting.
No siren, Phelps? Is this some form of stealth attack?
Full of advice, aren't you?
Again, it's not a miss or emergency.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have 2 of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter?
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to be that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of King who continue to believe they can take the life of the city of Justice.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
So, like, each case takes about an hour?
Detective, I
I was first on scene.
Okay, but this is gonna have to be next time, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.